What's going on, Shady People? Shadypenguinn here. Welcome you back to another live Pokemon Wi-Fi battle today against a shady person, Marty, whose Twitter link is in the description. Remember, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is down there, and that's why I asked for these. Today, we are back for our third and final battle with our latest OU team featuring Spaghetti, the Typhlosion, who, spoiler alert, put in the most work. Well, not the most work, but he cleaned up the match at the end of the last battle. In case you missed it, there'll be a link at the end of the video. Super clutch battle, really awesome. You can glean and learn a lot from it, so I advise you check it out. We're coming back, final time, with Daddy, Grins Galore, Derp 9000, Mole Man Mole, and Triforce joining him, hoping I can use some of these Pokemon a little bit better than I did in the last one. I'm gonna take a picture of my opponent's team so I don't forget what they have. I advise you guys do the same. When you battle. Volcarona, Empoleon, Lopunny, Bisharp, Togekiss, and Leafeon. This might be where we get the loss, ladies and gentlemen. We are up 2-0, but something tells me that this is going to be it. This is where the dream ends. This is where we are crowned a loser. So common weaknesses on the team we see. Right away, I see 3 Pokemon weak to fighting with only 2 resistances. I shouldn't say only, that's a pretty solid amount. We see 2 Pokemon weak to ground with 1 immunity and 1 resistance. What else do we see? Weak to water, resist water, weak to ice, 2 Pokemon weak to ice with 3 resistances though. Okay, so nothing too viable that we can take super advantage of. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to lead with, Grins Galore. Because I think that Grins Galore has more defense than you guys give him credit for, #bars. And if my opponent decides to lead Lopunny, we're gonna see him yummy, delicious, nutritious eat up a fake out. Delicious. And then I'm gonna eat a high jump kick just to blow your minds and click the pain split button. I know, scary, almost impossible. You would be wrong if you thought that. Alexander the Empoleon. Well, that's pretty solid. I was hoping you would predict the lead of Mole Man Mole, and this would have been the perfect lead opposing it. Unfortunately though, Empoleon is super specially defensive, like especially defensive to the point where I actually want to burn it instead of Volt Switching right now. My opponent has no Volt Switch immunity, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about him switching something in, but I would really, he's gonna withdraw the Alexander. Who are we burning for free? Is that Leafeon? Yes! Leafeon being burned is huge, and it actually connects. This Rotom doesn't want to get released after all. If you saw Battle 1, you know that I was on the cusp of releasing it. Of course, this thing normally could have X-Scissor, but I'm not too afraid of it now because it is burnt. So I'm gonna click Volt Switch. We should get outsped by it. You know what? Actually, yeah. We're gonna see the Swords Dance here, bringing him up to neutral, but that's okay. There's no sun, the chlorophyll is not activated. This thing is gonna take some Volt Switch damage, some burn damage on top of that, and we just have to switch something in that can take him out, and I know the perfect Pokemon, and that is going to be, who's that gonna be? I actually don't have the perfect Pokemon. Daddy! Daddy, you are in fact the perfect Pokemon to take on. Don't tell me you DC'd on me, my friend. I will be very upset. I will be very upset. Ha! Just taking the longest of times right there. You guys saw that. That was a pretty long time. It's not a good sign for the rest of this battle. That is not a good sign for the rest of this battle. Now, who's this Ice Punch switching? It is Empoleon. But I am gonna go ahead and Ice Punch anyway. Empoleon walls Daddy, 100%. It just gets completely destroyed. I'm not really sure. I mean, the only Pokemon I can use to take down Daddy is my Volt Switching Rotom. That's about it. Ice Punch here. Goodbye, Leafeon. I am sorry for the destruction. You're one of my favorite design Pokemon. You are incredible. This thing just lived an Ice Punch. It only took like 50%. Leafeon is broken. Get him in this tier right now. Oh my gosh. Like, that is insane. That is out of control. All right, Volcarona comes in. Of course, this is scary. What would honestly be scarier is him setting up. Shoot. I have to just end Headbutt. Darn it. I have to just end. So not only does he get to set up, but I don't get a Pokemon switched in. I'm going for Bullet Punch now. Gotta go for Bullet Punch. Gotta get some damage off on this thing. Watch, get the burn. If you click Quiver Dance again, I lose. Yes, okay, good, take me out. Well, Daddy got taken out by a bug. How does it feel? Whew, my chest hurts a lot today. My chest, like, breathing deep hurts. We see the Life Orb as well. Well, Triforce can go ahead and make sure that nothing bad happens to the rest of the team. Maybe you can't because I just remembered you have Quiver Dance. I'm going for a Draco Meteor. I might be getting rid of this as well. Bug Buzz! You have a higher base speed than me? I'm gargling. You have a higher base speed than me. No, you don't! There's no way! Because I made you modest? Oh, the misplays, man. What a terrible way. All right, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. Should have gone out to you in the first place. Gotta go for a Lava Plume. Should have gone out to you in the first place. I am not giving up. Sure, we're down Amon, and we're down our 2 heaviest hitters on our team, but we got Spaghetti, and we have a Regenerator Slowbro, which can take out, oh, you have a Bisharp, what am I saying? You have a Bisharp, what am I saying? You definitely have a Bisharp. Oh man, wow, that stinks. It's gonna withdraw, and I guess go out into the Empoleon. Yeah, Empoleon, but this is still neutral, and we could get a burn, which would be really nice. On choice specs as well. So, this might be a 2 KO. If we had gotten the burn, or if I had gone for Eruption. If I'd gone for Eruption, it would have been 2 KO. So, misplay on my part. We see the lefties. I have nothing now. I gotta go on to Grins Galore. I'm so upset by this battle, man. The third one is always a quick one, and it's always just, oh man, just bad. We're gonna see a Scald here. I'm not giving up. Just don't burn me and I'm not giving up. Yes, okay, awesome. Can't believe that my Hydreigon being modest just bit me right in the butt by a Volcarona. Cannot believe that. Man, all right. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp again. Like I said, I'd honestly rather you Ice Beam me than I mean, wait, we can't go for Will-O-Wisp. You have a Volcarona. Oh, no. Crap. I feel like he's gonna read it. Oh, thank goodness. Woo, thank goodness. Is that a roar? Or am I just faster? I'm just faster. Wow, that's awesome. We see a Toxic here and I dodge! That's revenge for like the last 2 battles. Grins Galore really is really trying hard to not get released. Like you are 100% trying not to get released. Gonna take some nice damage there. I love me some residual. Gonna go for the Volt Switch here because I pretty much have to. Does a solid amount. And I don't have my Steel-type Metagross anymore, thanks to that Zen Headbutt miss. So I'm gonna go out into my Steel-type Mole. And if he plays me like a fiddle, then you got me good. But I think we're gonna see another Toxic. No! Oh, you played me like a fiddle! I just lose now. I just straight up lose. Darn it. Well, at least the Volt Switch takes Alexander out from this range, so we can go out into Rotom for free. And the 3 Musketeers can try to take this back for Team Spaghetti, but honestly, we have been overcooked. We have been way overcooked. I cannot believe how poorly I played this game. This is not a fair representation of my battling skills. Not at all. Go watch the previous battles. No, I don't know. I completely gargled. I should have known my Pokemon spread better. I should have known my Pokemon spread better. So if I go into Slowbro, Bisharp's guaranteed to come out next turn. And if I go into Spaghetti, there's really... I mean, I guess that forces out the Lopunny. So let's go into Spaghetti. I'd much rather Lopunny come out. Super upset that I never got Rocks up. Super upset that Volcarona took out Hydreigon. All I had to do was go right into Typhlosion against Volcarona. I should have just done Type Advantage, but I was so sure that I would outspeed because of my Choice Scarf, and he was only at +1. But you know what? We all have off battles, and this was mine. I'm gonna try to reduce the score as much as possible. We see Arnold come out, which is interesting. This thing could be Choice Scarfed. Either way, I'm gonna, don't be Calm Mind. I'm gonna go out into my derp. I'm gonna go out into my Slowbro. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk the Choice Scarf Togekiss. It's a pretty common thing. We're gonna see we see Nasty Plot, ladies and gentlemen. That is terrifying. I can't believe that he just Nasty Plotted in front of a Typhlosion. I'm gonna T-Wave you. I should be able to take one of anything. Ancient Power. Going for the 20%. It's a crit. And what? Yo, this is the most unlucky battle I've ever had in my life. Like, Air Slash is gonna take me out now. Air Slash is gonna take me out. He Nasty Plots again! Man! All right, hopefully the greed pays off for me. Like, hopefully the greed that he has pays off for me. Because I've just been having, man, missing this and headbutt literally ruined everything. All right. Let's go for a Side Shock. Side Shock. I wish Side Shock could flinch. And we know that he's Rocky, what do you call it? Oh crap, he goes for another Ancient Power. That's gonna take out Derp. Derp is gonna live! Pretty tempted to switch this bad boy out. I am not gonna lie. The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that, you know, I'm going for a Scald. Yep, I'm going for Scald in case Bisharp wants to come out. Yeah, I don't think he would. He's a +4, there's no way he's gonna do that. Shoot, get the full power, get the full power. Scald does a lot more. Yes! Some luck! Thank you. Awesome, he's got no switching for a Scald. So Derp is just trying so hard to bring this one back for us. Trying so very hard to bring this one back for us. Thankfully, Derp has Regenerator, which makes him like an extra mon. So Scald is gonna, no. Yes! Extra lefties! Double power! Hype! Oh my goodness, my zipper was undone that whole time. My zipper was undone that entire time. Wow. Oh, wow. I made another song that goes super catchy. If you find yourself singing that after this video, I apologize, even though I don't, because I know it's live. All right, gonna really hope that this isn't sub and that he gets greedy and goes for like a Swords Dance. I'm gonna Thunder Wave him. Jack of all trades, goes for the knockoff outright. Makes sense. Should have just preserved Derp, but that's okay. That's okay. That is okay, even though it's really not at all, because the rest of my team just loses to his team 100%. Darn it! Darn it. All right, so Spaghetti. In case he Sucker Punches, you gotta go for a Lava Plume. The reason why I say that is that I can't go for Eruption with a Sucker Punch in play. Sucker Punch we live in. Hey, and it's a crit! This is as poorly played as it was. This was also one of my most unlucky matches. I did get a little bit of luck towards the end there, though. I definitely did. Let's see, Togekiss is down. Does he have Lopunny and Empoleon? Lockhart. Shoot. Shoot. Yeah, I think we lose. I think letting Slowbro go down was the biggest misplay of all time. Should have just swapped out into Rotom. Lopunny and Empoleon, I think, are left. No, because we burned Empoleon. It would be burned. Lopunny and Volcarona. Well, it's gonna fake out, so we just have to sit here in Lava Plume. My only hope is that he's not packing Fake Out, which of course he is, but that's like my only hope, is that he's not, or that he predicts a switch. That would be my only hope. Nope. Darn it. And he's faster. Wow, Lopunny, regular Lopunny's that fast? Jeez. Or was it a speed tie? I'm really curious now. I'm really curious, but unfortunately we played like poop. We did manage to bring the score pretty darn close. I am really disappointed in the way that I played, though. I have not played this poorly in a very long time, it feels. Yeah, 105 speed. Loppany got me good. I'm gonna go for the pain split, just for lols. We see Ice Punch here, +1 Ice Punch. Grins galore, you're physically defensive. Come on now, you living. Hey, we living though. We living though, and we get a nice pain split off, which of course isn't going to matter, but it's for BP. It's just for BP. You know what I'm saying? Leaf Storm might have actually taken you out. Well, your special defense is actually pretty decent. 96, yeah, you would have lived. All right, now we're gonna go for Leaf Storm. Switch out, quick, do it. Give me a favor, please. Low roll. Nope, okay. Well, that's gonna be the game. Unfortunately, we do lose 2-0, and I am very disappointed in the way I played against Marty, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the battle, Marty. If you guys at home enjoyed this one as well, make sure you go ahead and show some shady love to that thumbs up down below. I promise you guys, if you hit subscribe, you're gonna see much better play by me, but we can learn a lot from that match, I think. One, check your speeds. Make sure you know that your Hydreigon gets outsped by a Volcarona after Quiver Dance. I mean, I was Choice Scarf, that's the only reason why I thought, but he was obviously timid and I was modest, and that kind of bit me in the butt. So going for speed might always be worth it, even if you are going for a Scarfer. Other way I could have, I don't know if I would have actually helped me take it back, but letting my Slowbro go down was pretty bad for sure against that Bisharp. Should have just switched in, but at the same time, it would have always taken me out. So I would have had to switch in the Rotom, let it go down to knockoff, switch into Typhlosion, live that crit Sucker Punch again, taking out Bisharp, and then Slowbro would have had like no chance to switch back in and get a second regenerator, would have probably ended up losing anyway to both of my opponent's Pokemon, but it would have been more of a chance than what we had. Anyway, enough Poke theorying around. I really do hope you guys still enjoyed this match. You can learn something. I love you so much. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.